morning, Amanda. Yes, we're going to continue to see some of those flurries hanging around throughout the course of this morning. We did have that low pressure system coming in and impacting overnight into the early hours this morning. Still seeing some of those scattered flurries until sun and cloud move in to the region. We'll see slightly above seasonal temperatures in most of Nova Scotia. However, we are still contending with some below freezing numbers across the board. So we're looking at a high of -2 in Fredericton as well as over in Charlottetown. And we're looking at a high of 0 in Halifax today. Some flurries clear out. So we do have a couple of flurries still lingering throughout the course of this morning with that low pressure system still impacting the region a little bit. We're going to continue to see some gusting winds as well, although we do have some watches and warnings that we need to talk about first. So as we take a look here at our watches and warnings, we still have a winter storm warning in effect up in the Nain area of Labrador continuing into Saturday. So snow and winds are going to be impacting the region. We still have a wind warning in effect in parts of Newfoundland as well as Labrador along the coast, with winds gusting up to 130 kilometers per hour. We have a snowfall warning continuing into this evening for parts of Labrador, and we still have a snow squall watch in effect for Inverness County as well as in parts of Newfoundland. So something to consider. That's going to continue into Sunday. So with the cooler temperatures, with the wind, the way the winds are blowing, we are going to continue to see some of that wintry mix sticking around. So it could come in flashing conditions. So just make sure you are checking the weather as you head out and about. Looking at our temperatures for today, we're having a little bit of a cooler start. Some wind chill impacts, especially up in Labrador, as well as throughout most of New Brunswick. However, not really seeing much impact from that wind chill over in Prince Edward Island, as well as Nova Scotia or over in Newfoundland. Watching the system come through, like I said, we are going to start to see it clearing out, especially in New Brunswick throughout the course of this afternoon. We're going to continue to see it clearing out of western parts of Nova Scotia as we head towards Saturday, still lingering a little bit. So we're going to continue to see some of those flurries coming through, especially tomorrow morning in Nova Scotia as well as into Prince Edward Island. Of course, those warnings still in effect for parts of Labrador as well as Newfoundland. As for what our snow outlook looks like for the next 24 hours, the majority of that staying over in Cape Breton. That's where that snow squall warning is continuing, and of course up in Newfoundland and Labrador. So lots of snowy weather still hanging around our region.